Ashley Darby may be looking for love at Bravo's Love Hotel, but she also wants people to know where she stands when it comes to having more children. The mother of two from the Real Housewives in Potomac made a bold claim in Season 1, Episode 3 of the dating show, while chatting with Rhode Island IT director Whale at a group dinner. Things between the two were a little unsteady, largely because she feared committing to Whale too early on, Ashley said. "Now we're getting to the root of a lot of this," Whale observed. He wondered if Ashley was holding back, to which she said she was trying to be sensible. When asked further, Ashley confessed she tends to dive right into relationships, which hasn't always fared well for the recently divorced mother. "I have to be realistic about everything involved," Ashley told the 38-year-old Bachelor. "You want children. I'm not sure if I want to have more children. And I am trying to be more selfish, you know what I mean. So, maybe it's best just to let it breathe for a sec." Ashley has two boys, 5-year-old Dean Darby and 4-year-old Dylan Darby, whom she shares with her ex-husband Michael Darby. Whale said it was evident that Ashley didn't want to like him, purposefully severing any chance at a relationship before it could begin. Case in point, Ashley has been spending more time with Love Hotel newcomer Jason, a 37-year-old real estate agent from Washington, D.C. "I have been spending a lot of time with these younger guys, and neither of them have been married. Neither of them have children," Ashley said in her confessional. "So, some of the experiences that I have, I don't necessarily think they can understand, or even be able to connect with me on." Earlier in the dinner, Ashley said her and Whale's communication lacked a certain airiness and light, like the kind she found in Jason upon his arrival. It didn't go unnoticed by Whale. "I think I have a genuine connection with Ashley, but I'm still not understanding how to operate in a space where there's multiple men talking to the person at the same time," he told producers. "There's a part of me that's trying to be respectful, and then there's a part of me that's trying to protect myself. But I haven't figured it out properly." Whale said he suspected Ashley was using him as a backup option if she couldn't find a better suitor to give a key to her heart. "I'm sorry you feel that way," she told him. Although Whale and Jason seemed to be the top contenders for Ashley's heart, she dropped a major bombshell later in the evening when saying goodnight to the men. With both romantic interests in the room, Ashley flat out told Ralph she was interested in him too. It's worth noting, Gazelle Bryant and the Real Housewives of Orange County's Shannon Storms beater are already fighting for the Nashville-based single father. The revelation left all the men, including Ralph himself, stunned. "I can't process that correctly," said a slack-jawed Whale, who couldn't wrap his head around the age difference between Ashley and Ralph. 4 years less than the gap between Ashley and ex-husband Michael Darby. "I've been attracted to Ralph since day one, and I've been trying so hard to avert my eyes, like, don't look in his direction," Ashley admitted. "But maybe I can fix my daddy issues with the right daddy." Ashley Darby isn't holding back. The Real Housewives of Potomac star, known for her bold opinions and equally bold life choices, dropped a major bombshell during the 3rd episode of Bravo's Love Hotel that had fans buzzing, and her suitors reeling. In the latest twist of the spicy dating show, Ashley revealed that she's not certain she wants more children, despite forming connections with men who hope to start families of their own. At 36, and already a devoted mother to 2 young boys, Ashley is focused on keeping her options and her emotional boundaries wide open. "I have to be realistic about everything involved," she said during an emotional dinner conversation with Whale, a 38-year-old IT director from Rhode Island. "You want children. I'm not sure if I want to have more children. And I am trying to be more selfish, you know what I mean. So, maybe it's best just to let it breathe for a sec." The comment was not just a statement. It was a reflection of a woman stepping into a new chapter with fresh eyes. For Ashley, who shares 5-year-old Dean and 4-year-old Dylan with her ex-husband Michael Darby, the question of expanding her family is no longer just about desire. It's about practicality, self-care, and long-term compatibility. Ashley's moment of vulnerability came after Whale gently pressed her about her hesitation in moving forward with him. During a group dinner, tensions between the two surfaced when he asked if she was holding back emotionally. Ashley didn't deny it. "I'm trying to be sensible," she replied, admitting that she has a tendency to dive right in when it comes to relationships, a pattern that hasn't served her well in the past. Whale, visibly frustrated yet still hopeful, said he felt Ashley was purposely putting distance between them. "It's evident that you don't want to like me," he told her. "It's like you're severing any chance we have before it can even begin." While Ashley didn't refute that either, she gave a bit more context in a confessional. "I've been spending a lot of time with these younger guys, and neither of them have been married. Neither of them have children," she shared. "So, some of the experiences that I have, I don't necessarily think they can understand or even be able to connect with me on." It's a dilemma many single mothers in the dating world can relate to. The pressure to be open to love while also protecting the sanctity of their home lives. Ashley's eyes may have been on Whale for a time, but her heart, or at least her curiosity, seems to have shifted toward Jason, a 37-year-old real estate agent from Washington, D.C. Their chemistry was instant. Ashley described their conversations as having an airiness and a lightness that was missing from her interactions with Whale. Jason's arrival on Love Hotel brought with it a surge of new energy and a noticeable change in Ashley's demeanor. She lit up around him, flirted more openly, and even seemed to forget the emotional caution she'd just described. "I think I have a genuine connection with Ashley, but I'm still not understanding how to operate in a space where there's multiple men talking to the person at the same time." Whale confided to producers. "There's a part of me that's trying to be respectful, and then there's a part of me that's trying to protect myself, but I haven't figured it out properly." His confusion reached a peak when Ashley dropped her biggest surprise yet. Just when it seemed like Whale and Jason were the top contenders for Ashley's affection, she turned the tables in dramatic fashion. During a nightcap with all the suitors in the same room, Ashley turned to Ralph, a 40-year-old Nashville-based single father already being pursued by RHOP's Gazelle Bryant and RHOC's Shannon Storms Beador, and admitted her interest. "I've been attracted to Ralph since day one," she confessed in a one-on-one with producers. "And I've been trying so hard to avert my eyes, like, don't look in his direction. But maybe I can fix my daddy issues with the right daddy." It was the kind of moment Bravo's Love Hotel was built for: unfiltered, juicy, and just messy enough to ignite a full-on love triangle, or square. The confession left Whale in visible shock. "I can't process that correctly," he said, dumbfounded. For him, the most confusing part wasn't just Ashley's emotional pivot. It was the fact that Ralph is closer in age to Ashley than Michael Darby, who was 29 years her senior. While Ashley's sudden shift toward Ralph may seem impulsive, her earlier statements about parenting reveal a woman grappling with genuine internal conflict. Dating as a mother, especially one in the public eye, comes with its own unique set of challenges. "I'm just in a different place now," she said candidly. "Everything I do has to be weighed against the well-being of my kids. They're my world. So if I do fall for someone, it's not just about me anymore." That level of responsibility, mixed with lingering scars from her marriage to Michael, has made her wary of repeating the past. Ashley's confession about being more selfish might read as self-protective, but it also signifies growth. She's not racing toward a fairy tale ending. She's pausing to check whether the story she's writing is actually worth telling, and who deserves a role in it. Though Ashley has always been a dynamic presence on The Real Housewives of Potomac, fans are seeing a more introspective, measured version of her on Love Hotel. She's still flirty and fun, but there's a noticeable shift in how she engages with potential partners. The change may stem from her recent divorce and the emotional toll it took. "I learned a lot about myself in my marriage," she told the women during a private chat earlier in the season. "And one of those things is that I need to stop molding myself into someone else's idea of a perfect partner." Ashley's journey this season is about reclaiming that power and making sure her next relationship aligns with her truth, not just her hopes. With 3 men vying for her attention, Will, Jason, and now Ralph, Ashley finds herself at a familiar crossroads. Does she lean into the instant chemistry she has with Jason, revisit the steady emotional compatibility she was building with Will, or roll the dice with Ralph, the surprise wild card? As the season continues to unfold, Ashley's decisions will not only affect her heart, but also shape the family dynamic she's trying to protect. Her reluctance to have more children is not just a dating deal-breaker. It's a deeply personal acknowledgement of where she is in life. "I love being a mom more than anything," Ashley said, teary-eyed in a confessional. "But I also want to give myself permission to think about what I want now, not just what someone else might expect from me." It's a bold move. It's also the kind of self-honesty that doesn't always fit neatly into a dating show's dramatic narrative. But maybe that's what makes it all the more powerful. As for Ralph, he was, in his own words, authentically blown away by the attention he's receiving from multiple housewives. In an exclusive interview with Bravo's The Daily Dish, Ralph admitted he never expected to become such a hot commodity. "I came in thinking I'd probably fade into the background," he said. "But now I've got Giselle, Shannon, and Ashley all expressing interest. I'm trying to stay grounded, but it's a wild ride." Ralph also acknowledged Ashley's unexpected confession. "I had no idea she felt that way. She always seemed a little distant, so to hear her say she's been holding back because she's attracted to me, yeah, that definitely changes things." Whether Ashley ends up choosing any of her current suitors, or chooses herself instead, one thing is clear: she's entering a new era of love, motherhood, and maturity. And she's doing it on her own terms. Fans can expect more twists, flirtations, and emotional reckonings as Love Hotel continues. But for Ashley Darby, the real drama isn't just about who she gives a key to. It's about finally holding the key to her own happiness.